Launch 2025. Qualifying matches start again in 10 minutes, so please clear off of the game field and start queuing up. We're starting today on match 69 on the Gemini field. The following teams should report to the Gemini queuing table: 20850W, 6978M, 45434M, 14749K to the Gemini queuing table. 20850W, 6978M, 45434M, 14749K to the Gemini queuing table. And then for match 70 to the Apollo queuing table: 6403Z, 2011B, 3223C, 2011G. That's 6403Z, 2011B, 3223C, and 2011G to the Apollo queuing table. And to the Explorer queuing table, match 71, 7316E, 88909X, 3547X, 6403A. That's 7316E, 88909X, 3547X, 6403A to the Explorer queuing tables. So matches 69, 70, and 71 should be at the queuing tables. We will begin at 9 a.m. There's a coffee trailer outside. Lunch today is off of the various food trucks that will be showing up beginning about 11 o'clock. And the merchandise table is open. T-shirts, sweatshirts, backpack, and pins. $3 a pin, 2 for $10. And for anyone who needs to refill their water bottles, there's a water filling station back in the cafe area. Water filling station back in the cafe area. Let's save on the bottles. Launch 2025 will resume in 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the start of excitement once again. Thank you to all the parents who brought your students here. Thank you to the students for being here. Thank you for all your hard work these many months. Keep up the hard work. Win or lose, you're doing a great job.
Welcome back to launch here, day 2. We have, for lunch out here, we will be having food trucks. So they will be out here. We also have an ice cream truck that will be coming. It's actually a cookie truck. They make fresh baked cookies and have ice cream, sandwiches, stuff like that. We're going to get started right on time. We're about a minute away from starting that match. Make sure you are in queue if you have a match coming up. And one last thing, skills, it will end. You have to physically be in line at the last match. So when the last match ends, skills will be done. All right, because we need to move on to alliance selection and all that other fun stuff. All right, thank you.
All righty, we're over here on the Gemini field getting ready for qualification match number 69. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. And we're ready to start on the dot. 9 o'clock. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting the day off hot. 3 out of 4 robots moving on the field. Dark Phoenix unable to collect blocks from their match leader. Able to pick up from the field and place into the center goal. On the other side, though, the Red Alliance has scored 4, now 7 blocks across 2 separate goals. Red takes autonomous, no win point awarded. Driver control begins in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Blue, with a little bit of a miscalculation there, unable to successfully pull up blocks out of the match loader. Red Alliance, that is Accelerated Dragons taking the opportunity, sliding those red blocks into the control zone. On the other side of the field, we have the other lawn goal currently in possession of the red. It's full of blue blocks. However, those blocks in the center of the goal are the Red Alliance's, which means the Red Alliance does have control of that control zone, which means the Red Alliance gets 10 points credit for them if it remains that way at the end of the match. However, Meltdown's not going to stand for that. They're currently trying to line up and score as blue bots to replace the red control zone, but they're facing the fierce defense of the Misfits out of Marengo, Ohio. Pushing and shoving, bullying across the field. Meltdown still trying to score here, but the Misfits are not having any of it. Field is split down the field. 2 robots engaged in a duel on opposite sides. Complete logjam on the far side of the field. Everybody pushing up each other. Red still in control of the control zones on both the lawn goals, and Red with the majority of the blocks scored on that center goal. Accelerated Dragons is locking down Dark Phoenix, protecting their stake to that control zone. Dark Phoenix with a big swing, taking control of the long goal with 20 seconds left in the match. Dark Phoenix again trying to take control. Neutral on that control zone. It's Zealotray Dragons lining up and taking control. Middle zone, neutral control. Red Alliance lining up for a park. Accelerated Dragons depositing more blocks. Control zone split 50-50 on the long goals. Neutral goal. Middle goal is neutral. We're going to move back over here to the Apollo Field where our score keepers tabulate up that previous match.
10Z. 17924A. 17924A to the Gemini queuing field immediately. Please, teams, watch what's going on so we don't have to announce your name to the queuing tables. Back to Andrew.
All right, Apollo Field, qualification match number 70. Red Alliance ready, Blue Alliance ready, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's introduce your teams on the field for our second match of day 2 of launch. Your Red Alliance made of 6403Z Doink and 2011B Blastoff. Your Blue Alliance made up of 3223C Cesium and 2011G Godspeed. Red looks like they've secured autonomous and a win point. Auton and win point for the Red Alliance. Driver control begins in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Impressive autonomous courtesy of 2011B. They just had their alliance partner, that's Zadoink, move out of the way to make sure they're not in contact with that parking square. One of the requirements for an autonomous win point. Facing defense from Cesium. Blastoff is able to deposit multiple blocks, take control zone of the long goal. It's all red on the near side goal. Blastoff trying to claim that other goal, but Godspeed is having none of it. Zadoink clearing out a few blue blocks from that long goal, but still unable to control it for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance being called for pinning. 2011B needs to have an opportunity, and they do, sliding out all the blue blocks on the long goal. No control zone, though, as no block is completely within that white tape. 11B is beached, perched up on the side of the goal. They need a pick and roll bump from their teammate, and they get it. They're free to move now. Impressive teamwork by the Red Alliance, communicating in their alliance pit, figuring out what their needs are in order to secure a victory in qualification match number 70. Red in firm control of all control zones on the field. All 4 goals are in Red's favor. .20 seconds left in the match. 2011B clearing out the goal. Cesium trying to push out the red blots, but unable to get most of them out. Now 2011B is firmly planted, defending the long goal. They need to play it safe for just a few more seconds here to secure the victory. All right, qualification match number 71, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3 out of 4 robots on the move. Red Alliance opt-in store in both of the center goals, taking both of those control zones. Parallelogram pulling blocks from their goal, able to shoot them into the goal and take the control zone on both long goals. Red win point, Red autonomous. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Incredible teamwork by the Red Alliance. Complete dominance of all goals. All 4 control zones taken in autonomous by the Red Alliance. Parallelogram loading up that long goal with multiple red blocks. But control zone is split 50-50 as there's that blue block sitting in that long goal. Virus trying to run some interference while Red's trying to extract blocks from the match loader. On the other side of the field, Red's teammate, that's Eggs and Bacon out of Akron, Ohio. Trying to deny Crash the opportunity to score in the long goal. Parallelogram blocking down that long goal. Blue Robot, that's Virus, not moving on the field. Not sure if this is a communication issue or what's going on in the field. But right now, as it stands, this is a 2v1 for the Red Alliance. Blue, that's Crash out of Sheffield Village, Ohio, is going to have to do it all by themselves for the remaining 30 seconds of the match. Parallelogram, eye set on the other long goal. Eggs and Bacon playing defense on the lone Blue Robot. "20 seconds left in the match, and it's looking all red currently at the moment. Crash is trying to find a lane, trying to find an opportunity to score here, but is facing fierce defense by both Red Robots. Park up by Eggs and Bacon, trying to find its footing. An attempt at a double park, but one set of wheels are not off the ground. Blue thumbs up, red thumbs up, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Blue Robots, Red Robots, all of them on the field collecting those 3 pile stats, and oh no, Red Robot crossing over that center autonomous line. Blue Robots, though, undeterred, still able to hit their routes. Looks like Blue might have gotten a win point. Blue autonomous, Blue win point exactly as needed. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 blocks scored exactly for the Blue Alliance, exactly what they need for that autonomous win point, despite interference from the Red Alliance crossing over that center autonomous line. Impressive coding by the Blue Alliance. Even when faced with interference, their code is still able to execute. 2011C doubling down on their lead from the autonomous period, trying to secure that control zone, and they do, dropping the arm in and sliding across. However, on the far side of the field, that's the Pocket Rockets out of Ontario, Canada, taking blocks from the match loader and securing it for the Red Alliance. Entanglement on the far side of the field, that's 10Z and Pocket Rockets stuck together near the lawn side of the goal. Pocket Rockets trying to break free. 10Z, I'm not sure they're in control of their robot. Now 2011C not moving on the field as well. They're back online. And my apologies, that's Iron Core and Exothermic Zenith who are tied together. Looks like a rubber band on Zenith's intake is stuck on Iron Core's robot. 10Z now is not alive on the field, stuck in position. This is a 2v1 for the Blue Alliance. The one Red Robot left is that 1792 4A Pocket Rockets, having to do it all by themselves. Blue Alliance, big push, taking the long goal control zone for themselves. 4 blue control zones right now on the field as it stands. 2011C chasing around Pocket Rockets, denying them any opportunity to score, and that is match. Leslie, what do we see on the Apollo field?
3004A. 3004A to the Explorer queuing table. 3004A to the Explorer queuing table. And now, off to Leslie.
I think I might just need to restart the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, but we'll be good for this match. Hey, Red, thumbs gonna go? Blue, thumbs up. And we're good. Call it.
Okay, big thumbs up all around. We're going to press that button in 3, 2, 1, auto. Big push from Blue. That focus on those middle goals, both top and bottom are loaded. Blues taking the bonus and the win point as we go into driver. 3, 2, 1, go. Looking at them first, the Chicken Tender Defenders out of Hillsboro, Ohio, and Olympus. Olympus quick for some defense, then going into their loader, getting into what I thought was going to be a scoring position, but no, they decided since 3-1-4-5H Hysteria was going to make that big score, that Olympus took over, showing some defense, got wings out and pushing back. Hysteria back wheels. Chicken Tender Defenders focusing on the long goal over here, in control for the blue. Big push from Chicken Tender Defenders, pushing voltage on the red all the way back to the back corner. Head ref Ellie giving them some tender love and care, telling them they need to back up so all the robots can freely move about the field. A long goal again, contended by our Hysteria and Olympus. Olympus saw that moment where they could go over to the middle goal and de-score. Olympus again focusing on that long goal, getting 2 blue blocks in. Hysteria holding it down, making sure those red blocks remain in control. Going down to 25 seconds left in this match, 25 seconds. Blue in control of one long goal, red in control of the other, as blue focuses on the high middle goal. Hysteria looking to put a few more red blocks in the long goal. That's showing mostly blue over here. Cowboy Chris telling people to move back, but mostly we're seeing a clean fight. Going down 3 seconds, I'm hearing calls to park. Voltage was able to get there first as we walk on down.
(2055A). 2055A to the Gemini queuing table, please.
Waiting for 4 greens and that big thumbs up. Pushing that button now. 3, 2, 1, auto. Wings out quick for QWERTY. And a red block's going in. 2 blocks apiece for our robots, and they both go to that middle goal. Big push from blue right at the last second of autonomous. Blue's going to take the autonomous bonus and no win point. And we're going into driver. 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous math is tricky because not only are we looking for control zones, we have to make sure that those blocks are scored. They're only considered in a scored position if they are not contacting the robot. Straight out the gate, we have some heavy defense played by blue. It's redacted, giving QWERTY a lot of headaches this morning. QWERTY still able to get off 1, 2, 3. That looks like 5 blocks into this long goal and a big shove. A little bit of a pile up, but our Panthers are on the prowl. Able to play defense and offense almost simultaneously, running away, trying to get into a good scoring position, and they are there and good. Scoring even under duress, and that is hard. It is hard to make sure your robot is still on target even when they're getting pushed. Who's doing that pushing? It's that heavy tailwind over on our red. Tailwind is right after Panthers. Panthers being told that they can't hang out in the goal. You actually have to be manipulating a block. You have to be either trying to score or de-score. You can't just hang out there. Speaking of de-score, yeah, just like that. QWERTY right on cue with a big shove from that wing, and we saw those blue blocks fly. Red being told to get out of that goal. You can't stay in there unless you are manipulating a block. 10 seconds left in this match. Had a quick pin, but both robots broke away. Panthers going up to look to park. Seeing if they can get there in time. Red able to get there as we walk on down to our Gemini fields. Huge thanks to Iron Core. I love it whenever our competitors help us out, staying behind, making sure the field looks incredible. Our competitors know our fields better than we do, and also you put a little bit of good luck for the next competitors that use it. So thank you so much, Iron Core. Oh no, sad robot. We have a sad robot, which means they have to queue it up there in order. Actually, no, this is the man that's going to queue it. We promise. We got you. This is 75. I know all of these teams very well. I would never, ever, ever mistake you guys for any other teams. I would. I know none of you. Oh.
This is 75,
these
right?
These four teams are great teams.
Yeah? I had to manually reset it. If you're still having problems, check that you're connected to the network. Because for whatever reason, it auto-disconnected.
That's a 7. Qualification match 75 is underway. Yeah, we have the all blue team and then all black team. All right. Color coordinated. They must have talked to each other this morning. They knew qualification match 75 was going to happen. All right. You guys look calm, cool, and collected and ready to go. We're going to press that button. 3, 2, 1, auto. All 4 robots in motion. Small motions count and autonomous. 2 blue blocks scored in a long goal. Red blocks in that middle goal and some red over there in that long goal with one sitting pretty right on top. Not a scored position, but it is beautiful. Red's going to take autonomous no win point as we go into driver in 3, 2, 1, go. Looking at those red teams first, we know them and know them well. Practice years 2.5 from Diamond Bar, California. That is 1658S. And the Capybaras, 2055A out of Ontario, Canada. Over on our blue, and lots of blue blocks going in. That is none other than 66300A Aurora out of Pennsylvania. Over in the corner, one of the most recognizable bots in all of launch. That is 6479A Engineering R Limits out of Dumfries, Virginia. Looking over at the Capybaras. Unloading that match loader quickly, head into the middle goal, looking to make a score. And there we go. Red blocks coming in, high middle goal, making it look easy. Aurora getting a big shove from practice years 2.5. 2.5, red blocks in the top, but going low, filling up that middle goal right on the bottom. Seeing lots of red blocks in scored position. Practice years 2.5. Big shove out with their wing, shoving our Aurora as well. A little bit too much of a shove. Now they're trying to finesse those red blocks back into the control zone. That's an excellent bit of driving with precision. Looking at that clock, it's 15 seconds left in this match. 2v1 situation here. Aurora getting a lot of heavy defense in from the red. Practice years 2.5, a lot in the tank and now a lot in that high goal. Nice scores right at the very last second. We're gonna go right over to Apollo so this excitement does not have to end. And it's the man, the myth, the voice himself. It is John Dar Bradshaw.
Leslie Toms, thank you so much. Love the jacket, you rock it so well. Down here on the Apollo field, good morning, Vex Nation. So excited to have you here. We're getting ready for qualifying match number 75. Four great competitors. Let's take a moment and meet the Red Alliance. All right, our system is reset, got the correct names all set up. On the Red Alliance side of the field, the team from Akron, Ohio. Team number 7316, P as in Papa. Please welcome back to the arena, Euphoria. Their alliance partner hails from Richmond Hills, Ontario, Canada. Team number 82855, Z as in Zebra. They are STL Metro. On the Blue Alliance side of the field, entering this match with a win-loss record of 5-0, the sensation of Broadville Heights. They are 2011A as in Alpha Apex. And their alliance partner from Akron, Ohio, Team 7316X is in X-Ray. Please welcome Excalibur. Teams are set. We start autonomous in 3, 2, 1, auto. 15 seconds of autonomous action. There is no human intervention during this time period. It's all about the programming. Closing seconds of the period as the Blue Alliance able to deliver. Blue will take the autonomous bonus, and we move into driver control in 2, 1, drive. Drivers and operators now at the controls, skillfully guiding their machines around obstacles and each other. Every game piece scored in one of these goals is worth 3 points. At the end of the match, if you own those long goals, and by owning the zone, I'm talking about the space in between the white lines, you can pick up an extra 10 points. And now 7316 Papa falls face first into the carpet. No joy there. That means that the Red Alliance is down a robot. Blue Alliance continues to deliver. Leading the charge is Excalibur. They are a force to be reckoned with. The Magic Sword delivering even more of those game pieces to the long goals. Blue Alliance now extending their lead. The lone Red Alliance robot doing its best on defense, trying to de-score as many of those blue game pieces as it can from the far side long goal. 30 seconds left. STL Metro continuing to battle on. 2 against 1, trying to dislodge as many of the blue game pieces as it can, but blue keeps on going. 5 seconds left. Counting down on the countdown clock. Time has expired. Another great match. Back in a moment with your official results. Scores now from qualifying match number 75. Your final results 112. 112 to 8. It is the Red Alliance practice years in Capybaras coming away with the win. Set to go with our next match. This will be qualifying match number 77. On the Red Alliance side of the field, from Richmond Hills, Ontario, Canada, team number 16610V, as in Victor, they are Van Tinem. Their alliance partner, team 2011, Diaz and Dog, they are Dopamine. On the blue side of the field, 7316, Diaz and Delta, they are the Drop Test of Akron, Ohio. And Team Anarchy out of Pickerington, Ohio, 6741A, as in Alpha, they are in the house. Teams are ready. Judges give the thumbs up. We start the match in 3, 2, 1, auto. And just like that, Red Alliance beginning to load up the near side long goal, getting the job done. The team from Richmond Hills, Ontario. Period comes to an end, and it'll be the Red Alliance that comes away with the autonomous bonus. We resume the match now in 3, 2, 1, drive. Drivers and operators now make their way over to the loading stations, loading up quickly, and they're making their way back out onto the field. In position now, the Canadian team. Loading up that near side long goal with more of the red game pieces. All 4 robots are in motion. In and out of the blue parking lot is a Red Alliance robot, gathering up even more of those game pieces as it goes. Pushing and shoving now, near side of the field. That's going to be Drop Test, taking on Dopamine. Anarchy, highly maneuverable, able to outrun Dopamine, and in doing so, it's gathering up even more game pieces. Dopamine on guard duty on that near side long goal. In the meantime, the chase is on at the back of the field. And now Anarchy finally has an opportunity to offload some of those game pieces. And just as it does so, it picks the pocket of the Red Alliance, and the Red Alliance battles right back, descoring many of the blue game pieces. Less than 20 seconds remaining. We're in the end game. Teams thinking about that in-game strategy. How will they finish? They're working on the center goal now. Final seconds. Time has expired.
Coaches, if I could have your attention, if anybody has a radio, a spare radio, I had 3 that I've already given out, but we have a team that's in need of one. If you have a spare one, if you could bring it up to me, let them borrow it. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
That friendly spirit team again has a spare radio. Please do the right thing. Help out the other competitors. You can't say you beat the best unless you've helped them become the best. While we're all reared up and ready to go for qualifying match number 78 down here on the Gemini field. Teams are ready. We'll meet them once we get started. Just waiting to make sure all the referees are in position.
You want to just introduce the teams? We're 2 minutes.
We'll take a moment and introduce our teams. On the Red Alliance side of the field in the number 1 position, the team out of Akron, Ohio. Team number 60883B is in Bravo. They call themselves the Big Daddies. Assisting the Big Daddies today is a team from Chester Springs in Pennsylvania. Team number 81Z, as in Zulu, they are the Vexmen. They call their robot Zephyr. On the blue side of the field, the team from Summit, New Jersey, You've seen them out here before. They're a powerhouse. Team 4610, J is in Juliet. They are Jollif, Robot Rev. And team number 2011F, as in Foxtrot, they are Phase Can. And we start our match in 3, 2, 1, auto. All 4 robots are in motion, relying on their programming to deliver game pieces early on. Blue Alliance able to deliver 2, Red Alliance able to do as well. Now 3 game pieces. So it'll be the red winning the autonomous bonus, no win points awarded. We'll move on to driver control in 2, 1, drive. Drivers and operators fully engaged now. Blue Alliance capitalizing on the near side goal. Red Alliance, thanks to the Fexmen, getting it done on the far side. For a moment, it appeared that FaZe Clan was all tied up, trapped behind the far side long goal. They escape and then run smack dab into a Red Alliance defender. That defender, of course, the Big Daddies. So the Blue Alliance has plenty of game pieces scored on the near side long goal. They also have 2 game pieces scored in the high center goal and 3 in the low center goal. Each game piece scored is worth 3 points. So at the moment, it's the Blue Alliance with the lead. But the Red Alliance, check that. The Red Alliance trying to make a comeback. Leading the charge for Red is his Vexmen. Trying to deliver more of the red game pieces. Assisting them is the Big Daddies. And in the meantime, the Blue Alliance trying to pick their pocket, trying to remove all of those red game pieces here in the final 20 seconds. Blue with a commanding lead, but there is no quit in the Red Alliance. They will battle right down to the final second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. This one is over. Another great match. Andrew, back to you.
Thank you, John Dar. What an electric match. I'm sure we're going to have another one here on the Apollo field. I'm ready to go, which means Autonomous begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's introduce your teams on the field. Your Red Alliance, two 2011 teams. That's 2011K and 2011J, both out of Broadview Heights, Ohio. They face off against your Blue Alliance of 6741D, Doom out of Pickerington, and 55288A, Maka Paka out of Ontario, Canada. Red takes Autonomous. Red also secures an Autonomous win point. Driver control underway in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great coordination by the Red Alliance and Autonomous. That's what you expect from sister teams. They practice together, they play together, they train together. So I'm sure their Autonomouses are tuned to work together. However, a great Autonomous does not secure you a victory. You need to be at top peak performance for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Blue Alliance trying to run interference. That is Doom out of Pickerington trying to stop 2011K. Race to the middle between Maka Paka and Kinetic. Maka Paka on top, dropping the arm in and sliding all the blocks into the center control zone for the Blue Alliance. Kinetic trying to throw up more blocks, trying to push that control zone back into the Red Alliance's favor, but unable to do so. Only 1 block secured in the robot currently. They're going to need more if they want to push those blocks back. Looking on the other side of the field, Jester with control over the control zone on the long goal. Maka Paka trying to come in, trying to interfere. Jester boxing them out, but Maka Paka content to go to the match loading station and fill up. Trying to juke out of the way of Jester, trying to move. Maka Paka lining up, but Jester able to block them, able to not allow them to store in there. Red starting to be called for pinning, but they're able to box Makapaka out of the long goal scoring area. They drop the hammer in, able to slide in. Kinetic slides in as well. Takes the control zone back for the Red Alliance. Other long goal still in control by Blue. Doom trying to drop the arm. Kinetic holding. Jester taking the low goal control. Final seconds of the match. And Jester is able to slide the control zone on the long goal to neutral. Impressive last-second maneuvers by the Red Alliance. Let's see if it was enough to take the match. But in the meantime, we're over here on the Explorer field. Head referee Chris on the field making sure everything is up to specifications before we begin our qualification match number 80. In the meantime, let's introduce your teams on the Explorer field. Your Red Alliance made up of 7701X, that's formerly Twitter, out of Zionsville, Indiana, and 1792 4B Quadratics out of Ontario, Canada. Thumbs up around, and let's introduce your Blue Alliance in Autonomous. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes, let's introduce your Blue Alliance of 16610A Snacky Cates out of Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, and 6403P Prometheus out of Sheffield Village, Ohio. Blue Alliance, 2 blocks at least in all 3 zones. Red Alliance does take the control zone in the long goal. Blue Autonomous, no win point awarded. Driver control begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Blue Alliance able to take that lower control zone. Despite Red having control of the long goal, they have more goals stored. Blue being warned that they cannot have an arm inside of the goal if they are not attempting to score blocks. They can't sit there passively camping, trying to hold on to the control zone. Formerly Twitter, trying to drive more blocks into that long goal, but Prometheus standing tall. Motor popping out on Prometheus. Looks like part of their intake is no longer functional. On the other side of the field, battle between Quadratics and Snacky Cates. Snacky Cates trying to find a line into the goal, trying to evade the defense of Quadratics. Quadratics, though, red blots in tow, lining up, pushing 2 more, only 1 more into the goal, but Snacky Cates able to drop the hammer and slide smoothly, knocking out that blots, and just in motion, they're able to slide in, and with the assistance of Prometheus, able to drop the hammer and slide multiple blots into the center control zone for the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance currently in the driver's seat with control of both long goals control zone. Prometheus intake still seems to be on the fritz, unable to control it, but Snacky Cates able to deposit blocks, and Prometheus able to work in tandem with them and push those blocks into the center of the control zone. Quadratics clearing out the parking zone. Red Alliance trying to coordinate a double park. Red Alliance unable to get off the double park. Blue Alliance parking a robot themselves.
They're going to let me do a match. Red's ready?
Blue Alliance ready. Red Alliance ready.
Kind of dull.
John is asking for more energy from the crowd. So if you think the Blue Alliance is going to win this match, let me hear you. What about the Red Alliance? I think the audience is in the Red Alliance's favor, but let's see after Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We do need some excitement here because we're inching closer and closer to the end of qualification matches at the day 2 of the launch signature event. At the conclusion of these qualification matches, we will see who will be in the upper seeds and be picking for alliance selection. Red knocking a block out of a match loader in autonomous. Rule violation means that the Red Alliance is ineligible to win autonomous or an autonomous win point. Referees counting the blocks scored by the Blue Alliance. That's 9. Only 9 blocks scored by the Blue Alliance. They will take autonomous, but they do not get an autonomous win point. 1 block short of the requirement. Blue takes autonomous. No win points awarded. Driver control in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Blue just short of the requirement for an autonomous win point. Those requirements are that you need 2 blots in 3 of the goals. You need to have 3 blots descored from your match loaders in total on your side of the field. You need to have both robots not in contact with the parking square, and you need 10 blots in total scored across those goals. Blue trying to bots out. Notchus, that's that team out of Worcester, Ohio. Z Happy is on the defensive assignment, while on the other side of the field, Zenith Robot Rev taking control of the other long goal for the Blue Alliance, bumping out all the red blots that exist in that goal and now have firmly parked themselves there. In the meantime, though, we see STL Talos out of Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, trying to take from the match loads, now running interference on Talos. Talos tried. Head referee counting on pins. Teams are allowed to pin for up to 5 seconds, no more. And once they reach that 5-second limit, they must move an entire field tile away in order for that pin count to not reset. 20 seconds remain in the match. Control zone, 1 is neutral, 1 is blue. On the long goals, pushing match in the center, both trying to take control of that lower goal. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. Who will win? Blue looks like they have control of that lower goal. Final second park attempted by both alliances here. Looks like red is off the ground. I'm going to hand it back over to Leslie as she'll tell you about our next match on the Apollo field.
All right, over here on Apollo, I think we're still waking up a little bit, but I know our crowd is going to get into it. Remember, this is the EATON Corporation. This is not a library, so you can get loud if you want to, okay? Get loud for this beautiful event. Get loud for the robots on the field. Get loud because we have green lights. All right, everybody's in green. This is qualification match 82. Okay. And yes, making sure everything's correct. Pressing that button so we can see autonomous. Get loud for autonomous. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, auto. Robots in motion is always a good thing, and that sound of these blocks being scored is just incredible. Sweet like a butterscotch. I see blues and reds both in scored position, and 2011B is taking off. That's why they're called blast off.
So their black came out, so it automatically goes to red, or it goes to blue. And win point, blue, blue.
Blue holding it again down, blast off doing its thing. Blue for the autonomous win and a win point, and that's worthy of getting loud for. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Qualification match 82. Let's look at that Blue Alliance 2011B. Almost needs no introduction. Blast off, blasting off. Crowd get loud. We have a long goal straight out the gate, almost all full of blue. 1 red block holding on. Blast off, giving chase to our red. Red escaping under that long goal. Big D score. This is a great match, and we are just a few seconds in. Our other blue Blue Alliance member. Engineering our limits, going for that full revolution. The most unique looking robot in this match. 6479A, engineering our limits, going for that full rotation. Over on our red, a mountain of a robot, that is Olympus. 1898A out of Massachusetts. Blue getting a count called out, blast off moving away so Olympus can escape under the long goal. Olympus is a big robot, but still able to maneuver around this field very well. Going up tall, and there we go, in goes the red. Nice answer back. Accelerated Dragon over here, flying under everybody's radar, but you know what? Looking big with those wings, going in for a big score as their alliance partner D-scores mightily. 2011B blast off answering back. Olympus right there to push those boulders. Looking at the clock, 5 seconds left. Engineering our limits, on the limits of that parking spot, and they are parked in the last few seconds. Nice work, Blue, as we walk on down to our Explorer field. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, auto. It was close, but it was clean. We had all eyes on that autonomous line. Lots of red, Blue answering back, but it looks like red might have the advantage. Red's gonna take the bonus no win point as we go into driver. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's talk about those red robots causing lots of hysteria. 3145H out of Wooster, Ohio. Their alliance partner, 17924A, Pocket Rockets. Pocket Rockets looking to take those blue blocks into their pocket and taking them and spitting them right back on the field because they want red. Red is going to put points on the board for them. Over on our blue, it is a 2011 alliance, Dopamine and Godspeed. Dopamine giving us that rush, dopamine giving that chemical happy. Godspeed going in for big scores for blue, controlling this long goal and holding it down. Hysteria scooping up red blocks, looking to answer back. Dopamine descoring and then going to replace those reds with blue. Wings up so they can push it all the way in. Red shoving back. So we got Dopamine and red facing off. Pocket Rockets giving a big push. Blast off to those blue blocks. Our long goal showing red over there, and Pocket Rockets wants to add to those points. More blue coming in. Godspeed making sure that they keep control of this long goal. Sights sets on the middle. Pocket Rockets trying to go into that low goal. Dopamine there to push them back. 15 seconds left in this match. We'll see if anyone's going to go for those squares to get those robots parked. But instead, we got a shoving match between Hysteria and Godspeed. Godspeed taking the chance to put blue blocks into that long goal. And Dopamine looks like they got there in the last second. And a thumbs up from Cowboy Chris. Hey, launch, that's worth getting loud about. Oh my word. These last two matches have made me say more words than I've said in a really long time. This is qualification match 84. Everybody is getting ready, making sure our field looks pristine. Let's look at the teams on the field. Over on our red, 3223A, Fireball, our fiery robot from yesterday. Every time I would say your name, you would do these like really awesome things. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go play defense. Yeah, I'm gonna pull off a big score. And I'm like, Fireball, you live up to your name every time I say it. I should just say it the whole time. All right, over on our red as well, 6403A, that is Crash. Over on our blue, 14749K, Dark Phoenix. And at 7316B, Euphoria. Is head ref Ellie a celebrity? Yes, absolutely. 100%. If you don't know who head ref Ellie is, where have you been? You behind the camera. Our media crew doesn't get out much. Be nice to them whenever you see them. Yes, BattleBots. Head ref Ellie is of BattleBots fame as well. We have some celebrities in this house. Okay, big thumbs up all around. We're going to count this down in 3, 2, 1, auto. Dark Phoenix, a drawn blood first with those blue blocks and the long goal. A red answering back, courtesy of Fireball. Blue is going to take autonomous as we go into driver. 3, 2, 1, go. I love to see this, and I don't know if we always pay attention to it because we're watching the robots move on the field, but if you notice on those driver mats, when we have teams collaborating, or we can see that Dark Phoenix is helping coach the other team of when to load in and where they should be. I love that collaboration on the fly. That's what V5 RC is all about. Euphoria hanging out next to the long goal. Right now, that long goal has all blue all the time, in control of it, and they want to remain in control of it. Fireball already being feisty, trying to push them away, but our Blue Alliance robot and Euphoria is holding steady. D score and a big shove from Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix going around saying, I don't want to just shove the blocks, I want to shove that robot. Getting shoved back. Crash living up to its name. Crashing up against Dark Phoenix. Counts coming out against Red. Head ref John Queen lovingly say, you gotta move away. And you gotta move away a full tile. If you have any questions about that, download V5RC Hub straight to your phone so you can have the game manual straight at your fingertips. Blue remaining in control of that long goal. This long goal closest to me is the one that's most hotly contested. Dark Phoenix coming out again with wings out, maybe looking to pull off a D score, trying to get into a really good position. Head into the middle of the field, looking to score on that high goal. We have a red robot parked. We'll see if Blue is going to make their way over to park. Euphoria at the last second. It looks like they got it. Hey, John Dar, these last 3 matches have been incredible. I think launch is definitely taken off.
The tension is beginning to build, and it's starting to heat up. You know, we're going to be sending not one, but 3 of the teams that you see here today to the World Championship. It doesn't get any better than this. We're geared up here on the Apollo field for our next qualifying match. This will be qualifying match number 85. Let's meet our competitors. On the Red Alliance, in the number 1 position, out of Richmond Hills, that's in Ontario, Canada, team number 82855Z is in Zulu, STL Metro. Their alliance partner from Broadville Heights, Ohio, team number 2011F as in Foxtrot. They are the FaZe Clan. Now on the Blue Alliance side of the field, leading off is a team from Pickerington, Ohio. Team number 6741R as in Romeo. They are retracted. And their alliance partner, team number 45133J as in Juliet. They are the Chicken Tender Defenders. Love those uniforms that the Defenders have on. Field is set. Clock is reset. Judges are ready. We start autonomous in 3, 2, 1, auto. All about the programming here in the opening seconds as we watch these robots executing those programs. Blue Alliance off to a quick start, loading up the far side long goal. Blue will get the autonomous bonus. No win points were awarded. We're going to resume the match now in 3, 2, 1. Now we've got it started. Here we go, folks. Driver control underway. Just like that, the Red Alliance picking the pocket of the Blue Alliance, descoring all of those scored game pieces. One of the Red Alliance robots appears to have a malfunction. Referee gives a human player the opportunity to reach in, reset the machine. Still trying to get it moving. So the Blue Alliance is going to be down one robot. That robot is not operating, is redacted. That means the Blue Alliance is down one, and now redacted is on the move again. It immediately goes to be reloaded, and now makes its way out to the near side goal. Nearly tips over. Red Alliance robot rams right into it. It's been hung up on a game piece, having difficulty trying to get off. Now all 6 wheels are on the ground and they're back in motion. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Blue Alliance has plenty of game pieces scored, but the Red Alliance working to de-score as many game pieces as they can. Less than 20 seconds left. Blue Alliance on the near side of the field, trying to hold their position. Red Alliance still continues to work on it. Final seconds of the match. Time has expired. Interesting match. Blue Alliance had some trouble early on, able to resolve it and get back into the action. Now we move down to the Explorer field as we get ready for qualifying match number 86. Let's take a moment to meet those teams. In the number 1 position for the Red Alliance, team number 7316X is in X-Ray. They are Excalibur. Their alliance partner, 81Z as in Zulu, they are the Vexmen. Again, their robot is called Zephyr. On the blue side, team number 55288A is in Alpha, Makapaka. That's a team from Ontario, Canada. And their alliance partner, team number 2135A is in Alpha, the Iron Core. Field is set. Clock is set. We start this match. Somebody with big thumbs, press this button for me. Working to get this match underway here for you. Some of the best teams from around the world are here at this event today, vying for an opportunity to qualify for the World Championship. Taking a quick moment to work out some technical difficulties, then we'll be back in action. Iron Core is a powerhouse team out of Nebraska. They showed up here with something to prove. And they have certainly left their mark.
No one's connected.
Once again, enjoying some great music as we work through some of the technical difficulties that are here. As we gear up and prepare for our next qualifying match. Scores are up now for qualifying match number 84. Final result 64-36. Blue Alliance coming out on top. Dark Phoenix and Euphoria combining for that win. What a fun match that one was to watch. You'll remember the Blue Alliance had some challenges early on, but as you can see, they adapted and overcame.